and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And as you can see by the title, how much skincare do we need? And today I specifically wanted to talk about serums and oils. Now, in my bathroom, I've got 8. That's how many I keep, 8. And they're all in this little box here. So that's all my oils. Now, do I put 8 on my face at once? No, I don't. There's some that I use on a regular basis and some I use for other things when I feel my skin needs it. If you think of it, this is how I think of it, and it is only my opinion. But if you think of skin oils as a medicine for the skin, like you would give your body a medicine if it needed it, then you would give your skin medicine as well. So I kind of look at it in the way that, imagine that the basics, the ones that you use every day, would be like a vitamin supplement, like something you take every day, no matter what's happening. You just, on a regular basis, to keep you on top of yourself, make you feel better. You take those every day. And there's other medicines you take, isn't there, for things that, specific reason. You might have a cold, you might have a tummy upset, you might have an allergy, different things like that. So you've got those things in your medicine cabinet, haven't you? But it doesn't mean to say that every day you're taking a cold relief. You're just taking your vitamins and your supplements that you need to go on every day. Well, it works exactly the same. I think it works like that for skincare. So if you've got a medicine cabinet and you've got a tummy upset, you wouldn't take medicine for a headache, would you? You'd take that specific thing, that specific medicine for that specific problem. So it's just the same with oils, and that's the reason why I have 8 oils, because I use them for different things. Some every day, like a supplement, a vitamin, and the others to target certain needs when I have them. So let's work through my oils with you, and I'll tell you what I do and why I've got so many, and I don't put them all on at once. So I've got a list here I've written down so I don't forget any, and that's shining in my glasses. Now, the first one that I use on a daily basis, always, is hyaluronic acid. So this is like the vitamin that I would use every day. Hyaluronic acid is naturally produced in the skin anyway. And the thing that it has with it, that's going for it, if you like, is each molecule can hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. So if you put it on your skin, that will hold that amount of moisture in, and it draws the moisture in. So each molecule is drawing moisture in. So if you put that on, and then you put your moisturizer or whatever other serum you're using on top, that will draw that into the skin. So it will absorb easier into the skin because it absorbs the moisture. I find it's one of my must-haves. I do use hyaluronic acid twice a day. It has been said, and I'm pretty sure it's true if you sort of think about it, if the outside is very dry, so if you're not putting a moisturiser on, you've got oil in your skin, you've got moisture in your skin, the weather is very dry, there's not a lot of moisture in the air, then the hyaluronic acid will work on the opposite way round. It will draw the moisture from your skin and take it out because it's looking for moisture. It holds the moisture. So what you need to do is always put it on first, and then put your moisture on top so that the moisture is drawing into the face and not out of the face. So yeah. Hyaluronic acid is something that I use every day. So that'd be like one of my vitamins every day. Also, I use every day caffeine. This one is from The Ordinary. It's quite a big bottle, that one, and it lasts for ages. So caffeine is known to shrink blood vessels. So if you put it under your eyes and all the puffiness around here, it helps to draw that in and shrink. It's not going to get rid of it, and it's quite temporary, because I've used caffeine for quite some time, and then I stop for a little while and they come back. It's not a permanent fix. Nothing is a permanent fix, to be honest. You've got to keep on with that. So this is something I wouldn't go without. It's also something I do twice a day. So that's, again, like one of my vitamins, one of my staples that I use every day. The other thing I use every day is a vitamin C. Vitamin C oil will help fight the free radicals and the things that are in the air that really damage our skin. A lot of people think, oh, it's the soaps, or, you know, it is, and obviously wrong cleansing and smoking and all things like that can really add to age your skin and, you know, make your skin less smooth and make it rougher. All those things can do that. But the free radicals, the air and the pollution in the air causes more damage than anything. So you need to protect your skin against the environment. And that's what vitamin C oil will do. So the fourth thing, and the one that I use every day as well, is roseseed oil. This I use overnight. So in the night time, I use the hyaluronic acid, and then the caffeine, and then the roseseed oil. Roseseed oil works, it helps cell renewal. I suppose it's like nature's own retinol. I can't use retinol, retin-A or tretinoin. I can't use anything like that. I've said to you many times before, I believe, that it just burns my face. It really, really just burns my face. And it's not just where it's, you know, this top layer of skin is coming off and it's regenerating my skin. It literally feels my face is on fire. And, you know, most of you know me now, I've got really sensitive skin, so I can't have that. But roseseed oil is nature's own, I suppose. That's the way I think of it. That's the way I think of it. It helps produce skin renewal, regeneration of the skin, resurfacing of the skin, like retin-A. It's nature's own retin-A. That's the way I think of it anyway. So that I use every night. So those four things are the four things that I always use every day. They're the oils. I put a moisturiser on, like I use a sunscreen, but we're talking specifically oils and serums today, specifically. So morning I use hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, caffeine, and in the evening I use hyaluronic acid, caffeine, and roseseed oil. So they're the four oils that I always use. So, what's the other four? The second four. These are things like you would look in your medicine cabinet. Things that you wouldn't take every day, but you've got a cold, you take this. You've got tummy upset, you take that. So it's the same thing again. I keep my eye on the health of my skin, on what's happening, what I feel it needs, and what I feel might help it at that particular time. So I just use these, I'd say on a regular basis, but not daily or twice daily like I do the other products. And the first one of those is dragon fruit oil. Now, dragon fruit is 80% water, and it's full of nutrients, and it's full of antitoxins, and it's very, very good for the skin. So if I've had days maybe I haven't slept so well, or I've been out, or I'm tired, or maybe I've been in a smoky environment, or along those lines. And I just feel my skin needs that extra little bit of pep. Then I will use dragon fruit oil. I think I found this about a year, 18 months ago, and I know it works for me. I think I've said to you before, I'm a great believer in what works for you. Testing. Have a look if it works for you. I mean, some people will say, no, dragon seed oil is, no, you shouldn't be using that. That's not enough. That's not. I just let my mirror be the evidence. If I look in the mirror and I've used something for a little while and I can see that that's helping, that targeting that particular problem, then I go with it and I stick with that. And that's my judge. My mirror is my judge. And for me, dragon fruit oil absolutely, sorry guys, I'm getting a message. Dragon fruit oil absolutely gives me what I want when I need that extra little bit of kindness. So the next one of the four that I use when I feel I need it is gold oil. Now, what this one does is it stops the depletion, or helps the depletion of collagen, which is naturally in your skin. We know that. Collagen is what makes our skin plump. Collagen as it's on its own, as it is, doesn't really help an awful lot if done topically. It doesn't. I very often use a collagen mask, and it feels lovely when I've done it. My skin feels nice, but of course that's just temporary. Collagen doesn't go deep enough into the skin to really help with the production of collagen. So for me, I find it's great as a mask, but it doesn't really do a lot of long-term help. So as opposed to trying to put the collagen in, I try to protect the collagen that I've already got. And the gold oil does that. It's also helps with free radicals in the environment, but it helps to keep the collagen that you've got in your face. It helps to stops the depletion of it. Well, it slows it down anyway. It slows the depletion of it down. So I probably use this, I would say, once a week. When I've had a mask, I have a face mask. Sunday evening, I have a little pamper to myself, and that's the days I do my mask and different things that I need to do, you know. It's my pamper evening. And when I've done my mask, then I will put this gold on. Not because it is the collagen, because I honestly believe you can't use that topically and it's going to work. But the gold will help the depletion of your own collagen. Okay, and the next one, which is the second from last one, is jojoba oil. Now, jojoba oil is a very, very light oil, very easily absorbed, and what it does is it mimics the skin's natural sebum. So if you put it in your very hot, you know, those hot sticky days, sometimes you just feel that if you put too much moisture on your skin, it'll just clog the pores, and very often it will. Too much oil, it'll just clog the pores. So you want something that will mimic that sebum, so that it will help with the sweat and the oils that are being produced in the face, but it will hold it in. It's very, very light, very easily absorbed into the skin. It's ideal for summer. I use this all the time in the summer. So one of the days when I am just too hot to put a moisturiser on, because it can happen, kind of, you just feel those really, really hot days, you just feel that the moisturiser is just literally falling off your face. I mean, this is just me again. This is just my idea. This is what works for me. I look in the mirror, yes, it works for me. And in the summer, on those really hot days, after I've done hyaluronic acid and I've done vitamin C and caffeine, let those absorb. It only takes a little while. These oils will go in 5 minutes. It doesn't take a long time. Then before my sunscreen, I will use a little bit of jojoba oil, because mimicking the serum, it's sebum, it stops too much sweat on the face, but it holds the moisture in and it's very easily absorbed. Okay, so the last in my box of 8 is argan oil. Argan oil is, again, like the jojoba oil, it's very fine, it's very, very easily absorbed into the skin. It plumps the skin. So if for those days when your skin feels very dehydrated, it needs an extra drink and it feels tight, very tight. I mean, all these things would help those kind of symptoms, but I find on the days that I feel my skin is kind of tired. Do you know what I mean? That's the only way I can put it. My skin is tired. Normally I'll be tired too. My skin is tired. And I find the argan oil helps wonderfully with that. It really does work wonderfully with that. And again, if I feel that, I will put roseseed oil on and then I'll put the argan on top of it. So in those evenings, I would use the 5 things. Now, it sounds a lot, it sounds an awful lot, but it's not. It's really not, because you are talking drops. All these bottles are drops. And you are talking drops, 2 drops that you spread over the skin, and then 2 drops, and maybe another 2 drops down the neck. Anything left up on the back of my hands. You're not talking about, you know, putting oil and oil and oil on your skin, because nice ones, they'll just absorb into your skin anyway, and your skin will just drink it up, and it won't leave you feeling oily or greasy or anything like that at all. And the ones that I use are high street brands. You don't have to use specifically the same ones, they're just drugstore brands. I don't have any high-end products, but I feel they really work for my face. And I've not got, you know, I'm certainly, as I said before, I'm certainly not 25, but for 63, my skin is not bad. Could be better. Hopefully it will be when I work overtime, but it's not bad for 63. So all these things work. Like I said, my mirror's my judge. But the reason I wanted to do the video is so many people said, what, you know, friend comes in, or what's all those oils in? What's all that in that little jars there? What's all that for? And it's like, oh, you put all that on your face? And yes, you do, but everything is easily absorbed and everything is used for something different. Like I said, the medicine cabinet, you put on what you need. So I hope that made some sense to you. I tried to sort of break it down as easily as I could, because you know, sometimes it is hard to understand, isn't it, which is for what? But those are the things that I use, and that's why I've got that little treasure box in my bathroom. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, as I always do. I will see you again on Friday. Please take care of yourselves and have a lovely, lovely week. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being here. Love you all. Bye. Bye.